just a public institution that government has given the mandate to help protect and regulate the environment.
Everybody generates waste on daily basis. As you get up from bed in the morning, before you go back home and go back to bed, you generate so much waste. And then the management of that waste that we are all generating on daily basis is a problem to the city authorities. For us as regulators to introduce you to waste segregation.
The name is what?
Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation.
Okay, so that is where the Ministry of Environment is, okay? And they do the same thing as the EPA does. They do the separation of waste.
How you doing? So, Accra City University is the premier. When you say premier, it's the first technical university in Ghana. Okay, it is 75 years now. We are still celebrating our 75th anniversary, and we have students of over 23,000. Yes, so just imagine within this case controlling 23,000 people.
Accra City Hotel was the first international hotel in Ghana, a 4-star hotel. We were built in 1988. And as much as we are a business hotel, we want them to also enjoy. On the other side, too, as a hotel, we have an impact on the environment. All the water that you have drunk, the food that you get, it becomes what? Boiler. It has to be dumped somewhere. So as a responsible hotel, we separate our waste into 10 categories. And we recycle 5 out of these 10 categories. We recycle these bottles. We put them at a particular location.
For us, we say, making the make me fine. I get the talent, we send the make me fine. I get fine, I get fine. I get fine, I get fine. I get the talent, say, we send the make me fine.
Then we welcome you. We are always happy to have young people in our midst. You are our future leaders, future CEO of Environmental Protection Agency, future president, etc. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. So we are going to have a presentation on the environmental expedition to Environmental Protection Agency by students from Osu Salem and J.H.S. Accra. And it's going to be presented by the head of the Human Settlements Unit.
Waste includes all items that people no longer have any use for. So if you have anything that you don't have use for it, to you can call it a waste. And it goes further to say that which they either intend to get rid of or have gotten rid of already. You have what we call municipal waste. Who knows what municipal waste is? Can I see any hand up? Good, that is correct. Any other form of municipal waste that you know, anybody knows? That is also correct. Any other one? Commercial waste. Who can define segregation for me? What is the meaning of segregation? So, it's not to say.
Like the separation of such as.
That is correct. Let's give me. So you have to decide on, depending on where you find yourself. If it's in a church environment, the first thing you have to do is to talk to the church authorities. That is what we call identifying the stakeholders. All the people that will help you to do the segregation, you have to identify them one by one. If you do the segregation, who collects the segregated waste and take it for recycling? The waste management company. You have to get a waste management company that will take the waste that is segregated and take it away for recycling. So it's also a stakeholder. You need to find that one. And then the people who will be doing the segregation itself, then you can bring them together. And once all of you are together and you plan to do the waste segregation, you will do it and you will become successful. But if you don't do that, you'll be surprised that you will start it and then even after the segregation, the waste will remain there, nobody will come and take it for recycling. And the key of all is that when you start it, then you must also be going around all the time to check whether the people that are participating in the household who are generating the waste are doing the right thing. So you go periodically and open the bins. This one, is it plastic or plastic and paper here? No. This one, is it only food waste? If it is contaminated, then you have to tell the people that they are spoiling your business. Is that correct? So that is what the government is. You go periodically to check and correct the problems that are going on. In our office environment, we have 3 levels. Level 1 is the individual offices. The individual offices, they also have this bins in the office, but this one is only one, and that one is for paper. So if you generate, let's say you eat some food in your office and some is left, then you have to come out to the corridor, and then you find this type of bin, this one, the smaller ones here. They are on the floor. So you put in the money and put the plastic in the plastic. Then at the end of the day, all the waste that are put in these containers are taken and put in these bigger ones here. So that's the concept. It is only when you do this one and do it neat that there is value to the waste. But this bed, it does pick plastics, taking them for food, and eventually, because their grass is full of plastics, no food can enter, and the plastic are not like this. This gathering is also to make all of you here ambassadors of propagating the message of waste segregation. So what you are learning here today should not end here. When you go home, you go to school, you have to teach your colleagues in the school. When you go home, you have to teach your brothers and sisters and your parents in your home that this is what you have learned, and this is the way we want to go now.
So we've been taking through the theory so far as waste segregation is concerned. So we are now going to do some small demonstration. There's the proper
You can eat it and
you can eat it.
the person who comes there will eat it.
Gentlemen, come and demonstrate how you dispose of this particular waste. If you get it right, then we'll clap for you. Is that right?
I will take you down to 23 places, and then we'll look at how the serenity of the environment.
As you can see, the whole block is an finishing block. You learn very hard so that you get our admission to come to Accra Technical University. In the lecture room, because of our population, we are over 23,000. We run morning school, evening school, even weekends, Sunday, Saturday, we are coming. We should get twice a day in order for us to maintain the high standard of living and managing our waste.
That's good because of class. So I wanted to ask that, how do you segregate the waste?
We hope that when we get more funds, we're able to procure more waste containers. We can replicate the waste separation or waste segregation on each block so that we can separate our waste from source. At the moment, we don't do source separation because of the constraints of logistics. So they put all of them inside, then over at the dam side, they do some separation. You can see, I could have taken a place where we have the PET bottles, where we have the cards, the papers from it, then the organics being carried away.
Tell the person to buy that, the person doesn't buy it. What are you going to do? Or where are you going to dump the rubbish?
As for this place, we have no option than to buy waste bins for them. Even the ones we have is not enough, but we are managing. We hope that we'll get more.
Okay. Since they are students, I would like to ask this question. What if a student mistakenly drops a waste? What happens?
Okay, so for us, during orientation, when the students come afresh, we orient them, we orient their mind, we talk to them that in ATU we don't drop waste.
This hotel is certified for environmental management. We have a certification called ISO. So make sure that we act responsibly towards the environment. That means we care about the environment, the waste that you produce to go to a boiler and let you can get it. So in case they are charging you for the number of bins that they take every month, because you are separating the waste recycling, the amount of money that you pay will be less. In this store, you get to show you a few of the initiatives that we have introduced. This cardboard over here, you didn't throw it away. We are separating it. Cardboard is made out of what? Paper. This is one of the recycling that actually happens. The green container that you see over there, that is what we use to gather our garden with. The metal cans is also separated there. This machine is called a compactor. You see some of the paper too that is mixed. It has flattened all of it. What it does is that when this thing is high like this, the machine will press it down. Imagine all of these things would have become waste that we throw away into the boiler. But now he has separated these things, and these are the ones that when the boiler people come, they will take. So when we are paying for the bins, instead of maybe paying for about 6, we end up paying for just these 3 bins.
Okay.
The machine over there is called a compactor. As it is full like this, when he turns the machine on, it will press it for it to go down. The gentleman here is called Uncle Emmanuel. Say hello to Uncle Emmanuel.
Hello.
Hi.
He does all the hard work. You know, people will put all the waste together, but Uncle Emmanuel will separate them for the recycling.
Well done.
What do you think? Does anybody have an idea what this one can be carried? What can it be carried? Gold. Between 6 and 6:30, a lot of birds will come into this tree. So, as an environmentally friendly hotel, we put these boxes around so that they can go inside. We have also actually investigated all the birds that visit the hotel. These are the birds that visit the hotel. The crow. So that's a picture of the crow. You know what this plant is? What is it? Lettuce. Very good.
So we come up with the idea. This is called what we are seeing here. Really, it's called container gardening.
It's called what?
Container garden.
In the container gardening, what we do is that you get anything that can contain the soil.
We have started a small herb garden over here. So if you have plastic containers in your house, you can even turn the plastic containers into a small pot and plant inside. What about composting? The food waste, the food that you eat, the bones, the leaves. You can take the ground, and I guess you have heard of composting before. You can do compost. The lesson I said to you, the lesson I want to do is start with this. It doesn't have to be only in your house. Now when you have sachet water, separate the sachet water. Sometimes it's some old women who gathering them, coming around. You can also help them as a way of conserving waste. Sometimes when you go and buy watches or cocoa, they'll give you the cocoa in the rubber, they'll tie it with another rubber before they give you the fancy bag. In your house, you can take a bowl. But I hope when you go to school, you start separating your waste.